Good afternoon and welcome to Bill Simone Field as the Pacific Tigers take on LMU for the third and final game of this series. Leading off for Loyola Marymount was Stephanie Maciel, who just flew out to center. I'm Amita Patel joining you. I'm filling in while we're waiting for our broadcaster to arrive. And with the second batter of the game, Megan Von Baron just hit a home run out towards left center field. And with that, LMU leads the Tigers 1-0. Coming up to bat is left fielder Amanda Dirks. She is hitting .366 on the season and looks at the first pitch for a ball one. Beautiful day here at the University of Pacific. Clear skies with slight wind.
Parker will do it with you. He's a baseball player. He knows what's going on.
You want to
Provide some color.
Is it off? Okay. Actually, yeah. Can you? At the plate, we have Stephanie Chris, who is ahead in the count 3-0.
Where's their lineup? Oh, okay. Chris is batting .260 on the season. In her appearance here, she's 3-2 with one out for the Tigers. Tigers down 1-0 already with one out, runner on first base, and the pitch. Swing, ground ball to shortstop, play. No play at second, base hit by Christ. Christ with the single gives it first and second, one out for number 4, Alex Finney. She's batting .327 on the season.
First baseman number 4, Alex Finney.
And the pitch. Ground ball to short. And flip over to Cassidy at third, and 2 outs for the Tigers, first and second, 2 outs.
Tigers get the force play at third.
And that brings number 19, Alicia Brown. First pitch just a bit outside, 1-0. Second pitch is fouled off. We got 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is ripped down the left field line. With the play by Molly. Oh, they didn't wave the runner. They held her up at third base. Now we got bases loaded, 2 outs. I don't know about that call.
I don't know. I think they should have sent her. But the forced play at third in the previous at bat saved that run from coming in.
Yeah, and a good play by Molly, the left fielder, to cut the ball off and make a nice throw into third base. And the pitch. Ooh, late call by the umpire, strike 1. And the 0-1 pitch is just a bit down. 1-1, 2 outs here, bases loaded. And the 1-1 pitch just a bit outside. Batting right now is number 10, Caitlin Harmon. Harmon batting .304 on the season. Ooh, and she rips the ball, just misses it to left. Fly ball caught. And that ends the top of the first with 1 run, 3 hits, no errors.
For Loyola Marymount in the top of
And we'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network. Welcome back to Bill Simone Field, where the Pacific Tigers are trailing 1-0 in the bottom half of the first inning.
center fielder number 12, Sarah Anderson.
Leading off for the Tigers is Sarah Anderson, batting .285 on the season. Had a pretty good day yesterday. Some tough calls by the umpire, but Tigers look to pull off the sweep today of the LMU Lions. And the first pitch by Farrington is just a bit outside. Farrington, left-handed pitcher. She's 16-13 on the season with a 2.88 ERA. And the 1-0 pitch. Just on the outer half of the plate, called a ball. And 2-0 to the leadoff hitter, Anderson. And the 2-0 pitch is ripped down the left field line, caught by the left fielder, Amanda Dirks. Pretty good swing there, 2-0. Just a little under it, slicing left, and nice play by the left fielder.
The Tigers left fielder, number 30, Molly Bourne.
With 1 out, the pitch by Farrington is down and in, called strike 1. Now batting Molly Bourne, batting .331 on the season. Had a great day yesterday, driving in the leading and tying run for the Tigers with a double to right center, and then a walk-off hit there in yesterday's game, giving the Tigers a second win in the series.
She's only a freshman, but leads the team with 47 hits.
Pretty impressive. With the check swing on the 1-1 pitch, counts now 1-2, 1 out. And the 1-2 pitch is ripped into center field. Oh, line drive caught by the center fielder, Vaughn Barron. Nice play, nice swing. It's just how the game goes.
Second baseman, number 7, Nicole Zapatozzi.
And that brings up Zapatozny to the plate, the second baseman for the Tigers. And first pitch, just a bit down. The count's 1-0 to the Tigers. 2 outs. No hits for the Tigers yet, but 2 good swings and 2 hard outs, putting some pressure on the left-handed pitcher. And that pitch is grounded to second base. Second baseman comes up, makes a play just out at first base. And that's the end of the first inning there. LMU 1, Pacific 0. No 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers.
And we want to give a big shout out and congratulations to the Pacific. For LMU, the catcher, number 25, Courtney Moore.
And to lead off the inning for the LMU Lions is Courtney Moore, the catcher. First pitch is just a bit outside, ball 1. Beautiful day out here at Bill Simone Field for some softball. A lot going on. Right behind us we have the field hockey team putting on their yearly, whatever it's called.
There's some kind of tournament going on back there.
And the second pitch is a strike, so we got 1-1 here to the Lions. And the second pitch is just a bit outside by Danny Monet. Count now is 2-1. A lot of life from both the dugouts here as the Lions try and settle the series, sneaking in a win there, and the Tigers trying to complete the sweep. And the 2-1 pitch is down and in, called a strike by the umpire. 2-2 pitch, bounce there, trying to get a swing and a strikeout there, but now the count is full, 3-2. And the payoff pitch is just a bit outside. Sellers tried to give the umpire a good look there with the frame, but wasn't having any of that. So 3-2 pitch leaves a walk to the leadoff hitter.
Right fielder, number 8, Lindsay Matoy.
So coming up to the plate is the right fielder, Lindsay Matoy, batting just 200 on the season. I'm sorry, 176. And the pitch is ripped down the left field line, just foul. A good rip there by the right fielder, Matoy. Just a bit foul.
She maybe missed just by like about a foot or so, if even that.
Maybe if that. Ooh, she might have been out of the box or on the bunt. Nope. Umpire says she was in the box on a bunt attempt by Matoy. Now she's down, falling behind in the count, 0-2 to Benet. And the 0-2 pitch is outside. Oh, Sellers looks like she was trying to back pick there, but no throw by the catcher. Now the count is 1-2 here in the top of the second. And the pitch is, ooh, looked like a pretty good pitch there just inside. Kind of buckled her knees there. And the 2-2 pitch is a little bit up. Back pick attempt by the throw, on the throw, just a little high to the first baseman. Misplayed it a little bit, but runner doesn't advance, so nothing much going there. Looked like she was back in easy there anyways. And the 3-2 pitch is ripped down the left field line, foul. Matoy putting some pretty good swings on the pitches right now. Molly getting some work down the left field line, retrieving these foul balls. And the 3-2 pitch is just, oh, single right through the 3-4 hole right there. Single to right for Matoy. That has the Lions at first and second with no outs, bringing up the leadoff hitter, number 23, Stephanie Maciel.
Maciel in her first at bat flew out to center.
Quick chat there by the Pacific infielders, probably putting on a defense right now for a bunt play and talking about things right now. As the umpire breaks up the meeting and everybody going back to their spots. Sells out of the box, getting the signs from her third base coach. Leadoff hitter, possible bunt situation here. And the pitch just a bit outside. Back pick by Sellers, and whoo, barely safe in there. So the catcher just beat the throw back to second base. Moore got a little extended there. Looks like she was caught out there. I don't know if she thought there was something on or not, but the 1-0 pitch just inside, ball 2. Behind in the count is Benet is the 2-0 pitch. Oh, good pitch on the outer half of the plate. 2-1. Could expect some action here by the Lions. Maybe a hit and run possibly or something. Ooh. Taken again for a second strike. 2-2. No outs, first and second for the Lions. So Benet tries to get a quick out here, and the pitch is ripped into center field. Base hit. Oh, good pick. At second base, the throw, she just beat it there. had to kind of freeze on that. Didn't want to get doubled up, but just beat the throw in there at second base.
Center fielder number 2, Megan Von Baron.
It was a great pick by the second baseman, Caitlin Harmon. And the 0 pitch is called a strike. We got 0-1 here, no outs, and the top of the second here. The 0-1 pitch is swung on. Ground ball to the shortstop. Flip to third base as Gustafson just steps on the bag to get the quick out there. Now that plate's a run though. So that puts us LMU up 2-0 in the top of the second with 1 out, runners at first and second.
Left fielder number
Bringing up the left fielder, number 17, Amanda Dirks.
Dirk's hitting 366 on the season. She has the highest average for the LMU team.
Stepping into the plate. And the pitch is just a bit inside. I don't know about that. Looked pretty close there. Home plate umpire hasn't been given in the end pitch. And the 2-0 pitch ripped to right. Nice catch, shoestring catch by the right fielder. Maciel tagged up on the play. Now we have first and third here with 2 outs. As Benet tries to put the inning to an end and stop the bleeding here. It's 2 outs here. 0-0 count. Pitch by Benet is inside, ripped up, popped up right behind home plate, and that'll be unplayable as it lands right here in front of the press box.
Reminder to return all foul balls to the press box.
Tried diving out of the press box there, but just couldn't make the play. As the count's 1-1, 2 outs for the Tigers. And that pitch is just down and in. Oh, wild pitch brings the runner to the plate, and she scores. Benet just a little late getting to the plate there. Rachel Sellers with the low toss couldn't hang on to it. And that plate's another run for the LMU Lions, now leading 3-0. Putting up a crooked number here in the second inning. 3-0. Runner also advances to second base on the pitch. Now you have second base, 2 outs, 2-1 count. And the ball ripped up center field as she runs through the, she ran through the stop sign there. Looks like it paid off for her. She just beat the throw into home plate. Looks like they're going to bring in a new pitcher here. Sometimes it just happens, and it looks like they're bringing in the freshman right-handed pitcher, Megan Walters. Should be making an appearance here. It's 4-0 already here in the top of the second inning. 2 outs. Got a runner on first base.
This has been a very stressful 1 2/3.
Yeah, looking like a tough inning here. The Tigers try and get out of it, bringing in the freshman right-handed pitcher. But as anybody can see, anything could happen at any time, so it's only the top of the second. A lot of game left to be played here at Bill Simone Field. Beautiful day out here. Nice little breeze, not too hot. Today was yesterday was a little warm. Today, nice day. Play resumes here in a second with runner on first base. Bringing up number 4, Alex Finney, to the plate, the first baseman. The Tigers try and put a stop to this inning. 2 outs, runner on first base.
First baseman number 4, Alex Finney.
She's very up in the box. Something I've noticed with these LMU hitters, they like to be in the front of the box and maybe take away some of the breaking pitches.
Taking away the inside corner there.
Yeah, as well. She's also on the plate. First pitch is down and in. Ball 1. Looks like she made an adjustment to the back of the box there. A little bit of velocity there by the freshman. Count 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is just up. Back pick by Sellers. First baseman can't hang on to it again, but she looked like she would have been back in there safe anyways, but never know if that hand gets caught in the dirt there. Put a tag on, might get a quick out and stop the bleeding here as the 2-1 pitch is down, bounce. Good block by Sellers. Count is now 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch is grounded up the middle. Quick flip by the second baseman to the shortstop. We get the force out at second base, and that ends the top of the second inning there. 3 runs on 3 hits with no errors, just leaving a runner stranded there on first base.
And we'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network.
There's 1 runner left.
Be the guest announcer.
Welcome back to Bill Simone Field, where the Tigers are down 4-0.
First pitch swinging there. The long inning, trying to get something going here for the Tigers. She fouls a pitch off. Gustafson, pretty good hitter. Just batting .231 on the season, got a slow start, but you know, a lot of games left to be played, and anything could happen at this point in the season. And the 0-1 pitch is a floater. Came in there pretty slow. Called a ball by the umpire there. Count now is 1-1. Be nice to get something going here. Time to start scratching away some of these runs. And the ball is ripped down the right field line, slicing just foul. Ooh, that would have been a nice leadoff double there, but, you know, just foul. Good swing there.
The Tigers are hitting well, but the ball's just not falling in their favor.
Yep, sometimes it happens, you know. It's the 1-2 pitch was driven down the right field line, foul. The 1-2 pitch is outside, low and away. Ball 2. Count now is 2-2 to Gustafson. It's The left-handed pitcher is starting to settle in. And the 2-2 pitch is ripped again down the right field line, foul and out of play. Putting up a good fight there. See if we can get a leadoff hitter aboard here. It is only the top of the second, but you know, trailing 4-0, got to get something going now and stop the momentum shift. And the ball is rolled over to the third baseman there. She makes a nice strong throw over to first base and gets the leadoff hitter.
The ground out to third. That was a common theme in yesterday's game.
Yeah, a lot of ground balls over there, left side of the diamond. And with one out, brings up the freshman catcher, Rachel Sellers. Like to see the Tigers get a runner aboard here. Oh, swung at a change up there. Waited back on it, you know, just kind of got to swing through that pitch. Good to be 0-1 than 0 for 1, but you know that happens. Young freshman at the plate. It's all right. Now you have 2 outs here for the first baseman, bringing up Sydney Lawners, batting .218 on the season. The first pitch is just up and in, called ball 1. That pitch called a strike there on the outer half of the plate. Count now is 1-1 with 2 outs. And the 1-1 pitch is ripped up the middle. Nice backhand by the second baseman with a good throw over to first base. Gets Lawners. And that'll end the second inning. LMU 4, Pacific 0.
We'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network.
As we start the top of the third inning here. First pitch just a bit down to number 19, Alicia Brown. Brown, freshman, batting .316 on the season, had a pretty good season so far. And the 1-0 pitch is down the middle, fouled down the right field line. Looked like she was a little late on the pitch. Maybe a little increase in velocity there from Benet to Walters. Count now is 1-1 with no outs in the top of the third here. LMU out hitting the Tigers 6 hits to none, as the 1-1 pitch is just down, now 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, Not really sure where that missed. Looked like a pretty good pitch there by the freshman right-handed pitcher. I don't know.
That looked like a strike from here.
Yeah. And the 3-1 pitch is same exact pitch, just called a strike this time. I don't know if he missed the last one, but that pitch rewarded, so now the count is 3-2. So the 3-2 pitch is rolled over to third base, just foul. Gustafson makes a play and throws it back to the pitcher here. Looked like she cheated to the fastball there. And 3-2 pitch is just up as she doesn't get the top of the zone there. So leadoff walk again for the LMU Lions.
Second time in the row, Lions get their leadoff hitter on board via the walk.
It's tough to do there as the ground ball is up to second baseman. Turn, flipped, and throw over to first base. Just beats the double play there for the Tigers. Good flip, good play all the way around, but tough to turn double plays here with the slow ground ball. And that brings up number 25, Courtney Moore, sophomore catcher. First pitch swing and a miss is 0-1.
Moore was walked in her last at bat.
Seems to be the story of this game. A lot of walks. Walter seems to be attacking the zone pretty good now, though, as the count now is 0-2 with 1 out. Got to start putting a little more pressure on the hitters and not letting them settle into their backs by attacking the strike zone. Put a little more pressure on him. And the 0-2 pitch is down, blocked by Sellers. Good pitch there. She was ahead in the count, trying to get a swing and a miss.
Had a pitch or two to play with there.
And the 1-2 pitch is up, back pick by Sellers as she's in there safely standing this time. A lot of back picks so far. Trying to catch a runner off guard and stealing out there. And the 2-2 pitch is swung and softly hit to the second baseman as she pops it up. Good play there. Keep it in, and now you got 2 outs here for the Lions as it brings up number 8, Lindsay Matoy.
Matoy had a base hit in her last at bat, and here she just lined out to the first baseman.
Good rip there by Matoy, but caught over there by the first baseman, Lawners. As the leadoff batter was stranded there on first base with the walk, and that goes to the middle of the third. LMU 4, Pacific 0.
We'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network.
The batter for the Tigers, designated player number 13, Alex Steinmel.
And that brings up in the bottom of the third inning, the senior designated player, Alex Steinmel.
Steinmill hitting 189 on the season.
And the first pitch is just down and in, called a strike by the home plate umpire. It's about a 50-50 shot with that down and in pitch this game. He's been a little inconsistent with that pitch, but gives a strike there to Steinmel. So the 0-1 pitch is on its way, and it's on the outer half, called a ball, down and away. It's been the story of this game so far is the corners by the home plate umpire not rewarding too many of the pitches as the pitchers are attacking the zone. And the 1-1 pitch is ripped up the middle. One hop hits the pitcher there in the leg. She looks to be okay there. She picks it up and throws it over to first base. She's shaking her head there. I think she's laughing this one off. Wasn't hit very hard, but nonetheless gets hit by the pitch. And that brings up the junior shortstop, Melanie Habib, batting just 140 on the season, making some nice plays today, and one out, and the pitch is up, called a ball.
Tigers still looking for their first hit of the game.
A lot of good swings today so far, a lot of hard outs, but so we're here in the bottom of the third, still no hits for the Tigers. And the 1-0 pitch is hit straight to the ground. Nice play by the shortstop there. She gets the 5-3, second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tony Santos, batting 207 on the season. See if we can get a two-out hit or walk or anything. Get a base runner here for the Tigers. It'd be nice to get somebody on base. They've struggled to get anybody on base so far. The 0-0 pitch is up and away, called a ball, 1-0 to Santos. And the 1-0 pitch, as we have a lefty-on-lefty matchup here, is slapped up the middle. Bad throw by the pitcher, picked there by the first baseman, Finney. It was a nice pick there. It was a pretty bad throw. She had all the time in the world. Could have set her feet, but rushed the throw a little bit, but nonetheless gets the out as Tigers go 3 up, 3 down again here. So they have no base runners, no hits, and no errors. Off hitter number 23, Maciel. Maciel batting 323.
She had a base hit in her last at bat.
She did, and the ball rolled over the third baseman, just foul. She goes down 0-2. Walters looks like she's attacking the hitters here pretty good. With Bonet's pitching today, she just fell behind in a lot of counts and let them take some kind of free swinging at bats. As Walters now attacking the zone, putting some more pressure on the hitters. The 0-2 pitch is fouled off, and as she stays alive for another pitch here. The 0-2 pitch is swung, ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Melanie. Strong throw across the diamond. She gets the out. She gets the leadoff hitter on 4 pitches. One out here in the top of the 4th. And the ball is ripped to the second baseman backhanded. It looked like she may have had some time to get in front of that, but she plays it off the backhand, and it'll be runner on first base. They might reward that a hit there. The ball was hit pretty well. Still no decision on the play yet, but that gets a runner aboard here in the top of the 4th inning with 1 out. And the pitch is just down, called a ball. Number 17, Amanda Dirks, batting .366 on the season. Pretty good average there by the sophomore hitter. And the 1-0 pitch is popped up to shallow right as she makes the play. Tony makes a nice play there. And now we have 2 outs with the runner on first base here for the Lions. And with 2 outs, bringing up number 56, Stephanie Christ here. Chris putting some good swings on the ball today. And the 0-0 pitch is just down as it's called a ball here. Walter's doing pretty well. Other than the leadoff walk last inning, she gets a ground ball to the third baseman, Gustafson, and she makes a strong throw across the diamond. And that ends the top of the 4th inning there. Is 1 hit, 1 runner left on base, no errors by the Tigers, and that ends the top of the 4th. And they did reward that a hit by
I believe that was Von Barron.
Yeah. Yes, Von Barron gets awarded a hit on that backhand of the second baseman, so as we're here in the bottom of the 4th inning, back to the top of the lineup, Sarah Anderson. Trying to get a runner aboard here as the left-handed pitcher's got a heck of a game going right now.
Tigers looking for a base runner any way they can.
Don't want to jinx it here for the pitcher, Farrington. She's got a great game going, and the pitch is swung and fouled off. Strike 1 as she's attacking the hitters here. Lefty on lefty matchup here again, always tough for the left-handed hitter. Farrington still attacking the zone as Anderson falls behind 0-1, and the 0-1 pitch is floated in there, just down, called a ball. Count now is 1-1 to Anderson. Hopefully the Tigers can get a base runner aboard here with no outs in the bottom of the 4th, try and chip away some of those runs in the 1st and 2nd inning. And the 1-1 pitch is down, ripped down the left field line, out of play. Tigers putting good swings on the balls today, but just nothing falling. Everything has been hit hard or just right at people. So hopefully they can find a hole. And the 1-2 pitch to Anderson is swung and driven to left field. Nice going back by the left fielder as she makes the catch and 1 out. Oh, man. A lot of hard hit balls today. Nothing just finding any gaps. Nothing falling for the Tigers.
Everything just being hit directly at the defense here.
Yeah, just one of those days for the Tigers as it brings up the freshman hot hitter, Molly Bourne. And first pitch taking a strike on the outer half of the plate for Molly. See if we can't get a hitter aboard here. The 0-1 pitch. Bourne is looked just a little outside. Called a ball, so the 1-1. Now the 1-1 count here to Bourne. See what the pitcher's going to throw here. She's been attacking away so far this at bat. See if she likes to come in. As she comes in, there's a hanging changeup there. Ripped down the left field line, just foul. Don't really know exactly what that pitch was, but it didn't look like a good one. Maybe she lost her grip there. Just hung it a little bit. As the Tigers miss an opportunity there, and the 1-2 pitch is down and away. She takes a easy ball there. 2-2 to the freshman hitter with one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the 2-2 pitch is just a bit high.
Another easy take there.
Easy take there by the freshman hitter, and the count is now full. 3-2 with one out to the freshman hitter. Base hitter ball four would bring the Pacific Tigers their first base runner of the game, and the pitch is swung and fouled. Molly's still fighting here with coming back from a 1-2 count. So now the count is still full. So the Tigers try and reach first base for the first time of the game here in the bottom of the fourth inning with one out. And the 3-2 pitch is swung and ripped up the middle. And nice throw, nice play by the second baseman as she keeps the runner off the base. No, seems to be one of those days for the Tigers. Can't find any holes, but with two outs, that brings up the second baseman, Nicole Zapatosny for the Tigers, junior second baseman. As we have two outs here to the right-handed hitter. The 0-0 pitch is taken for called strike.
Zapatosny grounded out 4-3 in her last at-bat.
Seems like Farrington's been attacking away so far. Let's see if the Tigers can make an adjustment here and start using the right side of the field. Pretty big gap there in right center as she floats a pitch up there, called a ball. So the 1-1 count to the Tigers with two outs. See if we can make an adjustment here. Get a two-out hit here for the Tigers. And the 1-1 pitch is down, called a strike. I don't know about that. It looked a little low there.
It looked a little low and outside.
Yeah. Tough to see from up here, but, you know, they don't call me Hawkeye for nothing. And the 1-2 pitch is, ooh, just up and in. Just seemed to miss her there as the Tigers could have got a two-out runner aboard there for the first time in the game. So now the count is 2-2 with two outs, also known as twos. And changeup swung and fouled off there. She stays alive. Some quality at bats here for the Tigers, but they have struggled to get a runner aboard. A lot of getting deep in the counts, but just can't seem to find a way to get on base. And 2-2 pitch is swung and softly hit up the middle. Play by the second baseman as she just gets the runner there at first base. Seems to be the story of the game. A lot of ground balls to the second baseman. Looks like Tigers are starting to make an adjustment, but need to get the bat out a little more. Just getting a little late and behind on the pitches. So
Amita.
As we head to the top of the 5, first pitch swing by the Lions is swung and missed there by number 4, Alex Finney. She's free swinging there. Took a pretty good hack there. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed again. That's 2 whiffs in a row for Finney there. See if she can catch up to the fastball as Walters is blowing him by her. Count now is 0-2 to the Lions in the top of the 5th inning here. And swung on and missed again for strike 3. Swung and missed at 3 straight pitches there. I don't know if Walters is blowing him by her or she's just not seeing the ball well now. But that gets the first out for the Tigers as Walters has been attacking the zone.
Third baseman, number 19, Alicia Brown.
And that brings up Alicia Brown to the plate as she takes ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch is just down and in, called ball again.
Brown was walked in her first at bat. And ahead on the count here, 2-0.
And the 2-0 pitch is down and called ball 3 again. So 3-0 to the second hitter of the inning with 1 out. Walters has been doing a good job attacking the zone. Hopefully she can come back for 3 straight here. And the 3-0 pitch is called a strike there by the umpire. So 3-1 now. Hopefully she can come back and not let another free base. It's tough to give up free bases there and have them not come across the plate. So 3-1 swing and miss there by the hitter. Walters getting a lot of swing and misses here. She seems to be pretty deceptive for the Lions hitters. As 19 Brown is the hitter. So the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed again as she gets the second strikeout of the inning. Hopefully Walters can go 3 up, 3 down here and strike out the side here for the Pacific Tigers.
Second baseman, number 10, Caitlin Harmon.
And the 0-0 pitch called a ball there by the home plate umpire. So the 1-0 pitch by Walters is just outside. Called a ball there by the home plate umpire. Walters falling behind again, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch is swung on and fouled by number 10, Caitlin Harmon. So 2-1 with 2 outs to the Lions, and the pitch is swung on and ground ball to Melanie, the shortstop. Oh, she just couldn't make the play there. An error will be charged to the shortstop, Melanie. With 2 outs, the Lions get a runner aboard with an error by the shortstop, but hopefully they can leave her there and not give up another run.
Pitcher, number 25, Courtney Moore.
Walter did put a stop to the bleeding there, and she's had 1 shutdown inning, hopefully another. As that brings up number 25, Courtney Moore. First pitch swing and ground ball to the first baseman as she can't hang on to that ball, and that's another error. Back-to-back errors there for the Tigers. 2 outs. Hopefully they can make an adjustment here and get the out. That's 2 straight errors in the top of the 5th inning there for the Tigers, so they go from no errors to 2 very quickly as Walters keeps doing her job, getting ground balls and strikeouts, but see if we can put a stop to this. So pitch is ground ball to the second baseman as she bobbles the ball, flips it over to second base for the out. I don't know if they put some oil on that ball, but it looked to be a little slippery this inning.
All of a sudden, this Tigers defense was falling apart there a little bit.
Yeah, but as they get the 3rd out there of the inning, that brings us down to the middle of the 5th with LMU up 4-0. 7 hits for LMU, Pacific 0. And leading off the bottom of the 5th inning is number 74, Cassidy Gustafson. Hopefully she can bring across the first runner of the game for the Tigers. They try and chip away here in the bottom of the 5th. Left-handed pitcher here for the LMU Lions seems to be cruising here through 4, so let's see if we can't get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. And the 0-0 pitch is swung on and bunted to the third baseman as hustles down the line. Safe! As that brings across the first runner for the Tigers, breaks up the perfect game there. Seems to be just safe in there. Great bunt, leadoff hit for the Tigers. See if that gets something going here for the freshman hitter, number 10, Molly. Molly Bourne had a great game yesterday for the Tigers as she brought in a few crucial runs, a walk-off hit. So hopefully she can get going here for the Tigers today. So as the leadoff runners aboard, we have no outs, and the 0-0 pitch to Bourne is just a bit outside. Ball 1.
Actually, that is Rachel Sellers at the plate.
Oh, that's awkward. Rachel Sellers, the catcher here. Definitely not the left fielder. As the 1-0 pitch is called a strike, and that's 1-1.
Sellers had lined out to the first baseman in her last at-bat.
Hopefully Sellers could put a quality at bat here together for the Tigers and keep the inning rolling with no outs. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and grounded to the shortstop as she flips over to third base, just getting Gustafson at second base. So the 6-4 for the Tigers there is now we have 1 out, bringing the first baseman to the plate. Hopefully Lawners can get something going here and keep the inning going for the Tigers as we have 1 out.
First baseman, number 44, Sydney Launders.
And the 0 pitch to Lawners is taken for a ball. Shockingly enough, the home plate umpire has been calling just about everything this game. Seems to be called a ball there. And the 1-0 pitch is taken for a called strike. So with the 1-1 count, 1 out, runner on first base, see if the Tigers can get something going. And the pitch is called a strike on the low and away pitch there for the Tigers. The count now moves on to 1-2. Pretty good gap over there in right center. See if she can stay on the ball and drive one in the opposite gap. And the pitch is easily taken as it's way away for ball number 2.
Tigers are running out of time here as they're trying to crawl back into this game.
Exactly. That's what we need to do is get rolling right now. And the 2-2 pitch is swung on and ripped to left. Seems to be a single there for Lawners. Great swing there as the left fielder comes up throwing, try to get Rachel Sellers at second base, but not in time. She cruised in to second base. So now we have 2 hits for the Tigers. Hopefully we can keep this inning rolling now.
Keep the rally going.
Exactly. As that brings up Alex Steinmel, the designated player. Hopefully the senior can keep it going here for the Tigers as we have 1 out, runner on first and second. And the 0 pitch is taken for a call ball.
Steinmel had hit a ball right back to the pitcher in her last at-bat.
See if Steinmel could get something going here for the Tigers. And the 1-0 pitch is taken for a ball, and that puts the Tigers ahead in the count 2-0 with 1 out, runners at first and second. As the center fielder seems to be shading the left center field gap, and the right fielder's playing not straight up. She's actually playing more towards the right field line, leaving another big gap there in right center field. Hopefully she can drive the gap there and bring some runners across here for the Tigers. And the ball is ripped high and deep to left field. Left fielder going back, overruns it, misplays the ball there. So the ball falls as Rachel Sellers just cruises into third base there. It looks like she should have slid in there, and looks like she's getting talked to by the third base coach there. So as that's ruled a hit, no, she didn't touch the ball there, so a high hit ball to left field falls in there for the third hit of the game. That's big there for the Tigers. She ran back to the track, thought the ball was hit a little better than it was, and gets a hit there, rewarded a hit.
Bases are now loaded for the Tigers.
Shortstop Melody Habib coming up to the plate. Hopefully she can keep the inning going and scratch off some runs here for the Tigers. The score is now 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth inning. Tigers with 3 straight hits. And the first pitch is called strike on the outer half of the plate. So the count now is 0-1 with 1 out. Hopefully the Tigers can play it across the first run of the game. Looks like the Tigers seem to be putting some pressure on the left-handed pitcher. Farrington looks like she took off her Evo shield there. Maybe a little uncomfortable on the arm there, and maybe a little bit of frustration, who knows. But the second pitch is called a ball just up and away to the shortstop. So the count now is 1-1.
Really good with? This is an American
And the 1-1 pitch to the shortstop is swung on and grounded to the shortstop as she can't turn the double play there. So now we have first and third with an RBI fielder's choice there by the shortstop, Melanie. That brings across Rachel Sellers for the first run of the game, as now the Tigers do trail still 4-1. With 2 outs, that brings up the sophomore Tony Santos, the right fielder. Hopefully she can keep the inning going here. And the 0-0 pitch to Santos is swung on, just foul. Oh, that hits off the brick there and hits the center fielder, Anderson. She looks to be okay. Laughing it off. But that was a close call there for the Tigers, as Santos falls behind 0-1 with 2 outs, runners at first and third. And the 0-1 pitch to Santos is swung on again, fouled. Anderson, you better look out over there. She seems to be behind on the fastball there again. Santos falls behind 0-2 with 2 outs. Hopefully she can fight her way back into this at bat here and play it across another run. See if the Tigers have anything on here and trying to steal a run. And the pitch is taken for a called ball.
Easy take there.
Easy take there, yeah, way outside. Too bad she wasn't a right-handed hitter. That would have been brought a hit by pitch. But count now is 1-2, 2 outs to the sophomore right fielder. And the pitch is swung on and taken. Whoa, it looks like the drop ball just came back down there at the end of the zone as the catcher talks to the umpire there, thinking she should have had that pitch, would have ended the inning there. But now the count is 2-2 with 2 outs to the Tigers. Santos just sneaks that in there. And the 2-2 pitch from the Lions left-handed pitcher is swung on and fouled off by the right fielder, Santos. She's fighting back in the at-bat here. So Tigers look to be trying to steal another run here with 2-2, 2 outs to Santos, and the pitch is on his way and is swung on, grounded softly to the second baseman. She flips over to first base, just gets Santos there. So that ends the bottom of the fifth inning as the Tigers played across their first run of the game, but they still trail 4-1, moving on to the top of the sixth inning.
We'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network.
So moving on to the top of the six here brings up number 23, the junior shortstop, Melanie Maciel. Give some scores around the league. Pacific Baseball is down at LMU playing the Lions, and in the middle of the one, Brett Sullivan sends one to the wall, but the Tigers are down in the order to start the game. And that ball is ripped down the first baseline, fielded by the first baseman as she steps on the bag. She goes 3U, 3 unassisted. And that brings up number 2, Megan Von Buren. And the 0-0 pitch is swung on and ripped to right field. Diving play by the right fielder, Santos, as she makes the play. That's a great play by the sophomore right fielder, as that's caught. Steals a hit there from the center fielder, Von Buren. Little outfielder love there. And that gives the Lions their second out of the inning, bringing up Amanda Dirks. As she swings and chops the ball to the shortstop, Melanie, as she makes a strong throw across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down on seems to be 5 pitches there by the Tigers.
Very quick inning.
Yeah, very quick inning. So hopefully the Tigers down at LMU can get a win today for the Pacific baseball team. Shout out to my guys. Hopefully they can pull off a win down there as they win this first series of the year, I hope. Because yesterday's game was a nail-biter as the Lions snuck in a win there from the Tigers. So we'll see how that game goes. As we move on to the bottom of the 6th inning, brings up the center fielder, number 12, Sarah Anderson, as the Tigers are back to the top of the order here. Try and put some pressure on the LMU Lions. Left-handed pitchers cruised through 4, had trouble in the 5th, got out of it with only 1 run, as it brings up the center fielder, leadoff hitter, Anderson. And the 0-0 pitch is taken for a ball. Pretty good pitch there by the left-handed pitcher. Umpire's been a little shaky on that pitch today. So the 1-0 pitch to Anderson is swung on and missed as she tries to get a running start there. And the count now is 1-1 to Anderson.
Anderson has flown out to left in her last 2 at-bats. Looking for her first hit of the game.
Yeah, looking for her first hit of the game. Both balls hit hard, but nothing's fallen for her today. And swung on and ripped down the left field line, just foul. Might have gone into the dugout there, who knows. But she falls behind in the count 1-2 to Farrington. If you're just tuning in, the score is 4-1, LMU 4, Pacific 1, as LMU tries to avoid the sweep today. And the 1-2 pitch is just outside, taken for the second ball of the bat. Count now is 2-2 with no outs. And the 2-2 pitch to Anderson is taken. She bounces that one, tried to get a swing and a miss there. And full count now for the leadoff hitter. Trying to find a way to get on base here for the Tigers as they try and get the leadoff hitter aboard for the second time in 2 innings. And the 3-2 payoff pitch is taken, ball 4. That's a leadoff walk there for the LMU Farrington, as the left-handed pitcher looks to be throwing a lot more pitches. Maybe she's starting to get a little bit tired out there, but
That was her first walk of the game so far.
yeah, first walk of the game. And that brings up now the freshman left fielder, Molly Bourne. So see if the hot hitter can get something going here. And the 0 pitch to Bourne is swung on and ripped. Ground ball up the middle. Hopefully she can beat it out. Throw over to first base as she grounds out into a 6-3 double play. Seems to be a frustrating day here for the Tigers. It seems nothing could be going right for them.
No, nothing going their way.
Now batting for the
Yep.
Tigers, second baseman, number 7, Nicole Zapatosny.
And that brings up Zapatosny, the junior second baseman for the Tigers, with 2 outs, and the 0 pitch is taken on the outer third for a ball. Count now is 1-0.
Zapatosny 0 for 2 on the day, grounded out to second in both her at-bats.
Yes, looks like she's trying to use the whole field today. Big gap there in right center field, almost guaranteed double if she hits one over there. And the 1-0 pitch is taken for another ball, low and away. See if the Tigers can get rolling here with 2 outs and score some more runs. So they trail LMU 4-1 in the bottom of the 6th. And the 2-0 pitch is taken down the middle for strike 1. Looked like a pretty good pitch to hit there, 2-0 and a hitter's count. See if she could take an aggressive swing here, still ahead in the count, 2-1. 2 outs in the bottom 6. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and ripped to left field in the 5-6 hole. Pretty good swing there as she gets awarded a hit there, clearly through the hole. As that brings up number 74, Cassidy Gustafson. Hopefully the Tigers can keep this 2-out rally going as they trail 4-1. And the Tigers starting to look like they've got a little energy going in the dugout. And the 0 pitch to Gustafson is taken for a ball down in the zone. Farrington's starting to lose that low strike from the umpire. She starts to miss the zone. You can't get rewarded for when you're not being around the zone. You know, umpires tend to start calling those pitches borderline pitches balls. And the 1-0 pitch to Gustafson is swung on and ripped to right field as it falls in front of the left-handed pitcher. As she tries to go first to third, she's safe. Great base running there. She goes first to third. Gustafson awarded a single there as the left fielder couldn't come up with the shoestring catch, as that brings up the freshman catcher, Rachel Sellers. That's 2 straight 2-out hits there for the Tigers. Hopefully Sellers here can blast a 2-out home run. That would tie the game up here as she's the tying run. Or just, honestly, just a base hit and scratch off another run as we're here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 4-1. LMU 7 hits to the Pacific 5. No errors for LMU yet. Put some more pressure on the defense, see what happens as the 0-0 pitch is called a ball there. Or strike, sorry. So Sellers down 0-1 in the count. And the 0-1 pitch is floated in there for a ball. The count now is 1-1 to Sellers with 2 outs. Seems to be a lot going on here in the press boxes. We got located on Skittles. And the 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled down the third base line out of play. And the count now 1-2 to Sellers, the freshman catcher. Count now 1-2, 2 outs. First and third, runner on the corners. See if Pacific can score another run here. Sellers tries to dig into the box here for a long at bat here against Farrington. Left-handed pitcher who's cruised through 6 now, or 5 2/3.
Sellers reached on her in her last at bat on a fielder's choice. looking to get her first hit of the game.
Yes. Let's see if Tigers can get something going here as the count now is 2-2 with 2 outs. And the pitch is swung on and ripped down the left field line, diving by the shortstop. No play at second base. That's a single and an RBI for Rachel Sellers. The score is now 4-3 or 2. No, the score now is 4-2. As that brings up the first baseman, Sydney Lawners, see if she can keep the rally going for the Tigers. Great swing there by Sellers as she's getting pitch ran for. And that brings up Kamale Patoy, pinch run for Sellers there, special run. And seems to be doing some good dance moves over there at first base, getting loose for a pinch run. Sydney Lawners now batting for the Tigers as the coach comes out for a visit there to the LMU Lions, trying to settle the pitcher down. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning is the score now 4-2.
And now batting for the Tigers, first baseman.
And that was 3 straight hits for the Tigers. Now with 6 hits on the game, as the no-hitter was broken up there in the 5th inning. So we'll see if the Tigers can get something going now. Keep scratching off some runs, see what happens. Anything could happen here. Slaughter steps into the box and Farrington steps back onto the rubber. And the 0-0 pitch to the first baseman is taken for a called strike. Count now is 0-1, 2 outs. With runners on first and second. Let's see if we can get something going here. And Lawners seems to be swinging the bat pretty well today. She ripped the ball for a base hit in her last at bat. And now she is even in the count, 1-1. With the 1-1 pitch coming from Farrington. And the pitch is on the way and swung on and ripped to the shortstop. Pretty good hop there for the shortstop. She goes 6-5 there. You don't see that much. Taking the force out at third base from the shortstop. Ball straight at her, but she does what she's got to do, and that ends the inning there for the Tigers. Is now the score is 4-2. Bottom of the 6th is over, so we move on now to the top of the 7th as the Tigers try and come back for a win here.
We'll be back on the Pacific Digital Network.
As we move off to the top of the 7th inning here, Tigers tail 4-2 brings up number 56, Stephanie Christ. She tries to tack on some more runs here with the leadoff hit or anything here for the LMU Lions. They seem to be quiet since the 2nd inning there, as Walters has cruised through the game here so far, replacing Danny Benet. And first pitch is called a ball. Count now is 1-0.
Walter's looking for a shutdown inning here and try and give the Tigers another chance.
And that ball is ripped foul off her foot. Count now 1-1. Tigers need a big 3-up, 3-down inning, keep the momentum on their side, and going into the bottom of the 7th, try and pull off a walk-off win for the sweep here against LMU. The Lions are trying to settle the series here by sneaking in a win as the 1-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball. Count now is 2-1. Lions seem to be making some noise in the dugout as they know this game's not over. The leadoff hitter with the 2-1 count is swung on and ripped foul out of play. A lot of action over there for the third baseman, Gustafsson, with a lot of balls fouled down the third baseline. And the 2-2 pitch is on its way by Walters and taken for a ball. So now the count moves on to 3-2. Stephanie Chris has had some pretty good bats today. She settled into her bats as the count now moves on to 3-2. 3-2 pitch is fouled down the right field line out of play as she hangs on to the at-bat here. So going down with the fight here is Stephanie Christ. So the 3-2 pitch on the way is swung on, grounded to the shortstop Melanie. She stays in front of it, bobbles it, makes a strong throw over to first base as she gets Chris there for the leadoff out of the inning. Walter seems to be attacking the zone still. Putting some more pressure on the hitters is always a good thing there. Is start throwing strikes. When you fall behind, it's hard to pitch back into the at bat. And the 0-0 pitch is taken for a ball for number 4, Alex Finney. 1 out here, and the top of the 7th is Finney swings through again. That's she's having a tough time off Walters. Seems to be maybe she's not seeing the ball well or a little bit of velocity. She swings and fouls that, falls behind. The count 1-2. With 1 out, the 1-2 pitch is swung on, grounded to Walters as she makes a strong throw over to first base and gets number 4. And that is the 2nd out of the inning. So hopefully Walters could go 1-2-3 here for the Tigers and bring us back in here to try and complete the walk-off win for the sweep here. And Walters with the pitch is down, taken for a called ball. His number 19 steps up to bat, Alicia Brown. So let's see what we got here with the count 1-0. 2 outs is second called ball, 2-0. She falls behind to number 19, Brown. A lot going on over here with a lot of noise coming from the field hockey field. Is Brown? Is Brown swings and fouls that one. The count now is 2-1. See if Walters can get a pop up here and end the inning for the Lions. And the 2-1 pitch is chopped into the ground as Melanie makes a strong throw across the diamond to Lawners, and that's 3 up, 3 down for the LMU Lions as the Tigers move on to the bottom of the 7th. Need two runs to tie the game, 3 to win it. Let's hopefully we can complete the sweep here today as the LMU Lions try and settle the series by sneaking in a win. And in the bottom of the 7th, leading off for the Pacific Tigers is Simel. She tries to get aboard the inning here with a walk or a single or anything here for the Tigers as we trail by 2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, 4-2. Farrington trying to go CG here in the bottom of the 7th. struggled the last 2 innings. Let's see if Tigers can get something going here. Don't look to be having anybody warmed up here for the Lions, so I think she's going to be the win or lose. And the first pitch is ripped down right field for a shoestring catch by the right fielder. She takes away a hit from Steinmel there. Tough break for the Tigers as they have hit a lot of balls hard today. Nothing seems to be falling, but let's see with one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Brings up number 23,
The batter for the Tigers, shortstop,
Melanie
number
Habib.
23, Melanie Habib.
As Melanie takes first pitch for a strike. Farrington seems to be cruising this inning. Let's see on her second straight pitch of the inning called strike. So we'll see with the 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on, soft line drive to the shortstop. She makes the easy play, flips it over for the throw it around there, and now we have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Brings up the right fielder, Tony Santos. See if she can keep it alive here for the Tigers.
Tigers are down to their last out.
Right fielder, number 22,
As we trail 4-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and brings up Santos. Farrington trying to complete the game here with the first pitch. Tried to bunt there as she bunts it foul straight back. Count now 0-1 to Santos. In the bottom of the 7th, Tigers try and stay alive. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on, chopped to the pitcher as she makes a throw over to first base, and that ends the game here. The Tigers lose 4-2 in the bottom of the 7th. Tough day for the Pacific Tigers as they've hit a lot of balls hard right at people, but, you know, they won the series, and that's what matters. As the LMU Lions avoided the sweep here today. Thank you for tuning in to the broadcast, and hope to not fill in again.
You can catch the Tigers in action again. Their next game will be Tuesday, April 21st against UC Davis here at Bill Simone Field at 6 p.m. Until then, till next time.
Have a great day. Checking out is Cheer Boy.